What up, players? It's Wallboss Tampa this mug. I am finally getting around to doing a video response to my friend Nick, who's got a channel, IDICBeer, on YouTube. So please come to this channel and subscribe to him if you are not already. You should be. I don't know how you're watching this if you are not aware of Nick's channel. Some great videos, some great playlists, beautiful projects. Look at this. Look at this Eldar avatar. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So please come and look at this. You can also take a look at his Tyranid Hive Stinger Fleet playlist, which is going to be, I think is the color scheme, the black and yellow color scheme that he's doing for Spookytoberfest for his awesome Carnifex. But I am entering his 2,000 subscriber giveaway with this video response. So I'm going to put a link in the video description to come and check it out if you are not already subscribed to him. Ooh, look, he's already got 2,112, so let's see if we can bump that up even more and get him to show his face on camera again. Okay, so he asked to leave a comment on what do you think the company Lasercut Card should produce in the future, and he also asked in his competition to make a video response. So that's what this is. The video response is, what is your favorite piece of terrain? I did a lot of searching because you know, there's a lot of, there's the game systems, 40K, fantasy. Through them, you've got subsystems, subcategories like Space Hulk, Necromunda, Mordheim. So I had to look and figure out what piece of terrain did I really, really get, you know, just completely gobsmacked, inspired, motivated by. Not just, oh, wow, that's pretty cool, but holy moly, I want to do something like that one day. Something, excuse me, something that is just so, you know, knock you off your feet, right out of your socks, and I gotta say, I found it. It is from this website, which I'll include in the video description. And I'm not German, so I can't pronounce this, but that's the name of it. And specifically, it's this one guy, Wolfgang, who did a Mordheim set. So you click on, when you click on the picture, it leads you to a gallery, and this is what it is. It is just unbelievable. The detail, I'm going to take you through a couple of shots of this. The detail is just amazing. I'm speechless. You've got a hill over here with some ruined buildings. All the buildings are kind of ruined and in disrepair. And you've got a river going through the center of it with two little bridges and a boat and some towers and ruined houses and a ruined water tower and little, you know, a wooden structure over here in the back. It's just amazing. If it was by itself, you know, if this board was just all by itself, then that would rank pretty high up there. But it's meant to be used as a Mordheim gaming board, not just decorative scenery. So Wolfgang made it a fully functioning game board. He created separate floors, which can be accessed and seen with line of sight from elsewhere in the town, depending on what angle you're standing in. He created, oh my gosh, just look at this, it's so beautiful. Everything just, like, he created like areas inside the buildings to stand on, the detail in the cobblestones on the buildings. This is kind of like a model's eye view to see what has line of sight where. And let's see if we can get to some of the coolest parts. Here's a shot of the square. And inside of the building where you could have models in your Mordheim gang on different levels of the building. And just look at the weathering, the burnt out, like the meteor just crashed into Mordheim and set fire to all the buildings. If you don't know, Mordheim is a game in the Warhammer Fantasy universe. It's set in the universe where you have small little gangs or groups of treasure hunters who are going to this city, Mordheim, which has been leveled by a comet full of warpstone, basically, but it's called wordstone. So all these treasure hunters are going in to see if they can get as much wordstone as they can to sell to the highest bidder. Like, you've got a boat here, a street down here, stairs and balcony over here, a walkway. Ah, so cool. A walkway over here between ruined buildings, more layers. And here's the moat with the dead body, or the river with the dead body, pieces of rubbish floating down the river. I mean, I could click through this for days. A Church of Sigmar, with one of its towers falling down. Just the realism and the scope. And okay, so I could go on for a long time just looking at the detail. Oh my gosh, the detail in this piece of scenery. But let me show you how he made it so that it can function. Here you've got a ruined cart that can serve as cover. Another super tall building. I mean, just the thought and the planning. Stairs in order to access the higher and the lower levels with ladders. Alright, and then here we've got some models. So he kind of shows you where the models are meant to be placed, how they're meant to be placed if they were being used in a gaming situation. Oh, the graveyard, what? And then this, okay, here we go. This is the beauty of it. You can take off sections and it will reveal basically a cut-out dungeon of a playing area. Now, if this is not the coolest thing, then get out of my face, because I couldn't even fathom what it would take, the amount of time and patience and planning to create something like this with all the individual rubble, stones, and the design, you know, to design these buildings so they don't all look the same, so that they have the weird Warhammer Fantasy, that weird, the angles and the way that, like, the architecture, I mean, this guy has to have some kind of background in designing. Just looking at how you can remove the roof and then you can put your figures inside. And he designed the interiors of all these buildings, son! And here's a basement. He built it to look like a basement with stones, not just wooden flooring, but depending on what floor the models are on. He built it so it, like, not just that, but he weathered and built the stone area around it, so it's like you're just taking off the top layer. Ah, get out of my face! It's so cool! I'm this guy's biggest fan. I just found it, but I mean, look, you've got a well up here. He built a well. Down here you've got a sewer system. Like, literally, I had a couple of you know, contenders for this video when I was doing my research for it, but I saw this and it just, nothing else can compare in my head. I'm gonna include the link so you can check it out for yourself, but seriously, this video is going on 8 minutes already because I just want to show you how amazing this thing is. Here's individual detail with the stones. Each stone is colored differently. My brain is leaking out of my ears right now, you guys. I can't even, I'm done. I'm done. I quit. I'm gonna donate all my models to charity. I quit. I can't believe it. So if this does not inspire you to create, to paint, to come up with fluff or sickening. If this doesn't inspire you to do something with your hobby, to step it up to the next level, then I do not know what will. You are cold and heartless, and I just can't believe it. It's amazing. It's awesome. This guy Wolfgang, I don't know if he's still doing stuff. If he's not, if he's already ascended and gone to modeling and painting heaven, then I'm sorry. But if he's around and he ever makes it to Hawaii, I want to buy him a cup of coffee because it is just unbelievable. I think he broke his entire city down into 6 sections. I don't read German, like I said, so I'm not sure of how to navigate this thing, but this is hands down the most amazing piece of scenery I've ever seen. My hats go off to you, Wolfgang, wherever you are, and I hope to see more work of yours. All right, that's my entry for Nick's contest, 2,000 subscriber giveaway. Keep spreading the good word, get more subscribers over to his channel so he can put out even more awesome contests and get his face back on camera. Ha! And thanks for watching my video. Latest, players!